What's going on, Paisano? Z here, coming at you guys, well, with another market watch today. You know, I believe we're going to be hitting a milestone today, and I just want to comment on it real quickly before I begin the market watch. When I first started my channel a long time ago, I was told I would never hit 100 subscribers. It just would never happen. Get out of your head. Your channel's going to be gone anyway. Nobody wants to hear what you have to say. Then I hit 100 subscribers. And then by the time I hit that, people said, well, you're definitely not hitting 500 subscribers. That's just out the question. I'm shocked you got 100 idiots to listen to you. Boom, we hit 500 subscribers. Turns around, people go, well, I'll tell you right now, you're not hitting 1,000, 5,000, 10,000. As of today, there's a good chance we're going to be hitting 15,000 subscribers on this channel. 15,000 Paisanos. Look around. Your locals. Hey, you go to your Walmart, some guys in the aisle, another fellow Paisano. We're everywhere, all over the place. Locals, vendors, store owners. Hey, you never know where we are realistically, but we're always around. And that's the craziest part about this channel for me. When I first started this channel, I didn't know what I wanted to do. I just wanted to sit down and just talk about Yu-Gi-Oh! And hopefully, someone will reach back in the comments in this video, any video that I did in the past, and say, hey, how's it going? Yeah, I like the game, and here's what I think about X and Y. And when I first started my video, I just didn't believe this would be where it is. I didn't believe any of this would be where it is. I didn't believe that this channel could be anything more than a way for me to communicate with you guys. And in a weird way, it kind of still is. What I'm trying to say is that we hit 50,000 subscribers today. Paisanos, we'll be hitting 50,000 soon. 100,000, 200,000, and along the way, we're still gonna have people. You'll still see it. It could be at your locals, maybe, and maybe some random kid online, the keyboard warriors, saying you guys will never, ever hit 50,000 subscribers, let alone 20. That's beyond it. It's inevitable what we're gonna do, what we're gonna hit, because we get whatever we want, Paisanos, and we're gonna grow, and we're gonna be all over the place to the point where nobody can ignore us. Because we are the game. We are all over the place. As far as locals, vendors, backpack vendors, we are everywhere. This channel and the market. Guys, Forbidden Droplet, Rise of the Duelist, with a $85 market price, is currently undervalued right now. It's roughly around $83. To be honest with you, I think this card is going to be going up higher in value. I mean, think about it. Forbidden Droplet is one of those cards that can break boards. Dragon Link boards, easily Forbidden Droplet. You got a problem with that Dino board who's actually going to respond to everything? No big deal. Forbidden Droplet. This card is huge, and I feel like a lot of Yu-Gi-Oh! Players are slowly starting to realize that this card is a card, at the very least, you're might want to side in the future. As time goes on, Rise of the Duelist will be hard to get, since there's not going to be any reprint things, because we just had a ton of reprint things. I feel like Forbidden Droplet is going to be a card that is going to be rising higher and higher and higher in the market. The only question right now is whether you have it or not, because you're going to need it. There's no other question about it. This card is huge, and I feel like a lot of Yu-Gi-Oh! Players are disrespecting this card, because they go, well, you know, I give a lot of cards away, and it's not fair. Hey, if you're looking to play a mid-range, even more so a combo deck, this is the card you're going to need in order to create that combo when you're going second. Seriously, a lot of Yu-Gi-Oh! Players are disrespecting this card. Yes, it's $83. It's going to down a little bit in value, but this is the card that's going to go higher than Triple Tactics Talents. This is the card that's easily going to be hitting $100, so keep your eye out for it if you don't have it. I mean, people can say, well, V, you know, we got Dark Ruler No More. Sure, why not run them both? They're both phenomenal cards. Dark Ruler No More, the common version at Destruction X Spirit Charmers, with a $4 market price, is currently at $4. In fact, there's a lot of them listed over here. I really don't know why would you want to buy Spirit Charmers. Maybe you are really excited about the Spirit Charmers, and you want to buy some. Common Dark Ruler No Mores are pretty expensive right now. Fallen of Albaz, I always want to say Ablaze. I want to say Ablaze so badly, but that's not how you say it. It's Albaz. Anyway, Fallen of Ablaze, with a $7 market price, is roughly around $750, near $8,000 in the market. This card went out with the hype and speculation of the new support coming out in Phantom Rage, and it's done nothing. So you have this card. If you're like me, and you have like 3 of this card, because I have 3 of this card, you have a really hard choice. You sell the card, or you keep it because the artwork looks really, really, really cool, and you hope Konami does something with the Ablaze or Albaz archetype. Who knows? Realistically, they're probably not going to do anything. The card value is going to be really low, and I don't know. I'm still keeping in mind, so I really like the artwork a lot. Hopefully they make a playmat with this card. Dino players, I'm talking to you. hold on 1 second. Stop asking me about, if I want a response to your miscellaneous source effect that you activated 8,000 plays ago. I need to talk to you for a quick second. This is really important, actually. Besides all the jokes and all the hate, whatever you want to call it, Dino plays. You're probably not going to be able to play Dinos in a month and a half. Can we agree on that? Like, you had it really good for a really long time, and it's been a good run. So, Animador Archosaur. Do you really think this card's going to be maintaining any kind of high value in its current price point? Well, not in the market price. The market price has this card roughly around almost there, $47 for Animador Archosaur. Looking at it, Name It First Editions are roughly around $43 to almost there $44. It's slowly going down in value in the market. I think this card is a great card to sell. There's no reason to hold Animador Archosaur due to the fact that, well, if we're going to be really honest with ourselves, Konami's not going to go, you know what, we have a ban list happening, but I don't see nothing wrong with dinosaurs. Miscellaneosaurus, I think we need, can we make another one that does the same exact thing, but let them draw cards? Like Dino players, am I right, fellas? And then everyone's just making random dinosaur noises. That's not going to happen. That's only in a disillusioned Dino player squad dream. Listen, I'm not trying to say your deck's going to be dead. But it's probably gonna be dead. No, hold on. Because Miscellaneosaurus is a really broken card. Like, really broken card. And I challenge you to find me a card in the game of Yu-Gi-Oh!, my fellow Dino players, that's like Miscellaneosaurus throughout the entire turn. Okay, once you go, you can't because it doesn't exist. Once you realize that, you gotta realize the fact that with the upcoming ban list, dinosaurs are definitely going to be getting hit. Looking at the OCG, you already see hits in the deck, and here in the TCG, in order for Konami to promote a new product, they're gonna have to hit dinosaurs. The last thing that came out of dinosaurs was that Eternity Code, and that's probably a good enough reason why I didn't hit him on the previous ban list. But in this coming ban list, unless we see some new dinosaur support, some new set that, well, we haven't seen yet, there's a good chance this deck's gonna get hit. So what are you gonna do with this Animador Archosaur? You're selling it? Because you should be selling it. Just throwing it out there, Paisanos. Unless you want to hold it and go down the ship. And to be honest with you, as much as I personally don't like dinosaurs, I respect that a lot. I do it a lot of deck cores, and I don't blame you doing it with this one. Even though this card looks like a weird gem dinosaur monster by the ocean. It's kind of, anyway. Elixir the Black Awakening is the card you're going to be needing if you're looking to get Golden Boy. This card's not going down in value. The Cigarette, Secret Slaves with a $14 market price is almost there $15, and it's just not going down. Like, I personally thought Curse Elland, Elixir, they're gonna rise. We know this already, and they did. But they're gonna go down at least to a decent price point. They're gonna have that kind of middle ground where these cards were roughly around like $2 to $3, spiking in the case of Elixir the Black Awakening to 15. It'll probably go like 6 or 7. Makes sense to me. No, it's not. It's not even like kind of coming down. The card spiked up to like $15, and it's still at $15. In fact, if you come over here and look at Curse Elland, also out of Secret Stays, the super rare version with a $5 to almost a $6 market price, well, it's almost around $5 to almost around $6 for Curse Elland. These cards didn't change in the market. This is how crazy the market is for these kind of cards. It sees one reprint, meaning Golden Boy, and the market just goes, okay, time to reallocate the value in the market. Hey man, I'm putting you to the test, the market says to every player. How many Curse Ellands do you have? Oh, well, you see, I saw my bulk. Got them. Good. These are 6s. Bye. Hey, I'll tell you what. You might want to get Elixir the Black Awakening, right? I guess so. It's kind of hard to fall. Yeah, it's going to be hard for you to come to terms with the fact that this card's around $15. Come over here and buy. This is what the market does. This is why, you know, you got to really, I don't know, man. You got to really see the market as being insane sometimes. So just go, yep. Yeah, if you want to play Golden Lords, Eldlich, any variant, you're going to want to have to grab these cards, unfortunately. Now, here's the thing. We can wait until after the set of maximum gold. Maximum gold, right? Did I mess that up? Wait, hold on a second. I can just look over here. Maximum gold. Yeah, you gotta wait till maximum gold comes out. Wait a little longer, and hopefully the hype behind Eldlich will die down. Hopefully. That's what we're hoping on. The alternative side of looking at that is you can play as getting Golden Lord will go, great, I had this. Look into the cards and go, wait a minute, I need elixirs and I need Curse Elland. I'll just go online and buy them. Makes sense to me. And then they buy it and the price goes higher in the market. So you're playing a coin flip, but right now if you buy it, you're paying max dollar. There's no question about it. So do you want to give it a week and play the coin flip? Or do you just want to get hit hard right now just to make sure you get the cards? So when you get Eldlich, you can start playing it immediately. Prankin's Place has one a bit higher in value. Shocker. The card had a bunch of walls actually a couple of weeks ago when we talked about it, and a couple of weeks before that the card was roughly around $15 at most. That was crazy high price points. You're getting ripped off if you're buying it at $15. Well, Let's look at Prank Kid's place right now. With a $26 market price, the value is almost there at $27. And there's not many walls on page 1. In fact, you're looking at page 1, no, not many walls. Go over to here, page 2. Also not, unless you count 6 as a wall. There's not many walls as well. The price point dies down at $50 at page 2. There's no more like 3-4 pages anymore of this card on the market. It's gonna start cleaning up. Now, that is to say, if Prank Kids continue being a decent deck in the meta, at least tier 1.5, in which we're definitely, I think we can agree on that. This deck is at least tier 1.5. I think this deck can definitely get better with the whatever the balance brings it. I mean, if the balance hits some meta decks, this deck can definitely get a lot better. But we have to see what happens between now and then. Remember, Paisanos, the balance is only a month and a half away from now. I mean, wait, it's a month and a half? A month and a week away from now. That's not that long. And when we get the balance, it's going to drastically change what we're playing. The current deck you're working on right now might not be good in a month and a half. Then again, the current deck you're working right now could be the best deck in the meta a month and a half from now. We're going to have to see. And if you're holding a deck like Prank Kids, you're hoping and holding onto this deck, hoping that we see like a Buster Lock get hit. Well, realistically, I don't even think, but I still say, people are arguing in the comments down below, it's Union Carrier. Union Carrier should definitely be hitting the balance. I'm going to always say that from now on, because think about it. Union Carrier is the Buster Lock now. Union Carrier has the Infinite Gate, which Tri-Brigade Zoo can go into. Relatively easy, actually. Union Carrier was part of an FTK. 3 things off 1 card. Yeah, I think the problem is Union Carrier. Wait a minute, V, but Buster's so broken. Alright, hit Union Carrier, and how you gonna equip Buster? Magic. Heavy Metal Selection is on the card, original print Extreme Force, with a $9 market price. It did spike up to like 16, I believe, and it kind of come back down to roughly around 13. This is what I'm saying when a card initially spikes, especially a card that's not, you know, it's relatively hard to get, like original print Heavy Metal Selection Knight, it's still gonna spike to a high price point, but when it comes down, it's not gonna go back down to where the market price is going to be $9. It's actually holding roughly around 13. Do I think it's gonna continue to go down? Absolutely. But is it gonna go back down to $9? Probably not, realistically. Busted Dragon Breakers of Shadows needs a reprint. That's it. The card out of Breakers of Shadows with a $26 market price is roughly for the unlimited $26. You want a first edition version of the card? You're looking to pay roughly around $29 for an ultra rare. Out of Breakers of Shadows, out of Konami, you had a gold rare set to put reprints in. Why is this not in there? Every time I look at now any reprint set, I've always figured to myself, what could Konami have put in that reprint set to obviously make it not only better for the reprints at the sell, but more importantly, make it better so we don't have to deal with crazy high price points for a card like Busted Dragon. The Busted Dragon, Buster Bladed deck is a really good deck in the game right now. And I'll be honest with you, I don't know whether it's tier 1.5 or tier 1. All I know is it's really good, and for the most part, consistent. And the fact that Busted Dragon is a relatively hard to get card because it's from Breakers of Shadows, even though we had how many reprints sets already this year, and how many we're gonna be getting next week, a bunch of new reprints. Why is this card not reprinted? Then again, I'll be honest with you, I didn't see the full spoiler of the reprint set of Maximum Gold. It could be in it. Probably not, though. Comments will let you know. By the way, if I had to ask common question of the day, that's a good question. Okay, common question of the day, Paisanos. We are, like I said today, early in this video, roughly around 15,000 subscribers. I don't really know. I mean, I don't have nothing else to go with that. I just wanted to really throw it in there. You know, like I said, it's so weird to say that number. Common question of the day. What are you looking forward to in Maximum Gold, and why? And realistically, are you actually going to keep the Maximum Gold rarity over the original print Secret rarity? Please explain in the comments down below. I'll tell you right now, I'm going to probably be buying some Maximum Gold, getting it, opening it, sorting it, and then ultimately selling it, or trying to sell it if I can, in lieu for the original print Secret Rares, because Golden Lord Secret Rare is definitely going to be higher rarity and more money than the gold version, even though those names are kind of hilarious. The fact that you have a Golden Lord, I really did like that. Konami did it like that, but I might just do it that way. We'd have to see though, and maybe I'll do a box opening in this video, in this channel, but we'll check that out. But yeah, no, it's crazy, the market. We got Cosmo and Destroy, Dimension of Chaos, getting a reprint in the new gold set, currently holding an $18 market price. On limited versions are at $16. Now, if you want a first edition version, still relatively high up there. For Destroyers, they're roughly around $25. But once again, this is what I'm talking about. Cosmo Destroyer has already a gold printing, which I don't know if I can find down here. Probably not. No, probably not. But the gold printing of this card, Actually, I'll go to old versions. The gold printing of Cosmo Dark Destroyer is a joke. It's like less than $3, okay? That's for Cosmo Dark Destroyer. The secret rare, even the unlimited version of the secret rare of Cosmo Dark Destroyers, is roughly around $16. And I'll tell you right now, with the gold rare, hopefully we gotta keep an eye on this card because there's a chance this card can go lower in the market. And if it does go lower in the market, this is the one you want to grab because this is the one that's going to go up higher in the market. The only way this card gets eclipsed in value by another card of the same type is going to be something like maybe, I don't know, collector's rare probably, or obviously an ultimate rare, maybe a random Konami just throws in it as a Starlight rare, which would be a really cool Starlight rare. That's the only way this card is going to be eclipsed in higher value. But ultimately, it's still going to maintain good value. And I think a lot of people kind of forgot about that. I mean, you're looking at something like, well, you look at something like DD Crow at Striker Neos Ultimate Rare with a $97 market price. This is the Ultimate Rare. This is the hardest to get version. Unlimited Lightning Plays, $71. To be honest with you, that's not a bad price. But if you're looking to get a first version of DD Crow, it's roughly around $230. $230. First edition DD Crow, Ultimate Rare. Now, if you say, well, V, I want to make the Starlight Rare, I'm a man of culture, pinkies up. $345 market price. The price is going down. It's roughly around $300. Though I will say after that one sells, it does hit roughly around $345. Now I'm telling you right now, which is the better flex? Okay, let me talk to all my flexologists in the comment section on my video. What is the better flex? The Starlight Rare or the Ultimate Rare? Specifically, the Ultimate Rare First Edition. Personally speaking, I'm a big fan of Ulti First Edition over Starlight. Not that I hate Starlight. Starlight obviously looks gorgeous, but that's the big flex right there. A first edition stamp on a DD Crow, lightly played at most. At a Striker Neos, Ultimate Rare? Yeah, no, that's the one I think is the best. Let me know what you think in the comment section down below about that, by the way. I've been in a weird mood lately looking at, like, Gladiator beasts. I spent about, I'll be honest with you, chat. It could be in the comment section down below. I'm talking like chat, like I'm streaming on Twitch. Guys, by the way, I stream on Twitch. Links will be down below. I got a new Twitch link. I changed my Twitch name. So once again, please make sure to click on the description. Go to my Twitch name. But anyway, before I started making this video for this market watch, I spent about a good half an hour looking at Max Rarity Gladiator Beast. Now, I know in my brain that they're probably not going to be good, unfortunately. But also in my brain, they will look so nice max rarity. A card like Test Tiger Ultimate Rare at a Gladiator Assault, with a $59 market price. Unlimited versions are roughly around $59. But if you want to start buying the ultimate version of Test Tiger, watch how quickly this appears. You got a $68 price point, another $68 price point, 73, and then you flip it over to page 2, and then it's already roughly around $87. In fact, there's a playset at 87, another 87, and then it's roughly around $100 for Ultimate Rare Test Tiger. The price spikes high on cards that are ultimate rare and hard to get. And this is why I've been talking about like DD Crow. Like DD Crow can easily eclipse its Starlight counterpoint. A counterpart, whatever you want to call it. Look at that Test Tiger. I think that this is the best version of the card to get. Now once again, I'm gonna throw it out there. I don't think Gladiator Beasts are good. I said that so you can't hold it to me. But Max Rarity Gladiator Beasts just hanging around for casual Yu-Gi-Oh! That's good times. Last time we talked about Pot of Avarice, the ultimate rare version of the card, lightly played first edition version, was roughly around 100 and I believe it was 130 or $140. I believe that was the number. And I actually went in and bought 2, and there's some copies left, and I told you guys, hey, listen, if you're looking to get this card at this price point, you're gonna want to hurry because the price is gonna move high. So let's see where it is. Pot of Avarice ultimate rare at an Elemental Energy with a $165 market price. Well, there's a lightly played first edition roughly around $167. Then it's $179, and then it's $195 for Ultimate Rare Pot of Avarice. Of course it is. Why would it not be? This card's phenomenal, and this card's seen play in Zoodiac. Zoodiac, the deck that just recently won the PPG event this past weekend. It was a great event. If you guys haven't checked it out, man, go and check out PPG on the website. My good buddy The Blessing was there. There's another guy, Dueling Book Grinder, was there as well as the commentators, and they did a great job. And I'll tell you right now, Ultimate Rare Pot of Avarice was used, obviously. Well, Pot of Avarice was used, and the guy that won the entire event playing Zoodiac. This card obviously is going to be going up in value as time goes on, especially if Zoodiac keeps showing that they are more than just a deck of just on one summon. Hopefully you don't stop that summon deck. But we have to see, are they going to be worth it? Are they not worth it? I mean, I like Zoodiac a lot. I think Zoodiac Max Rarity is looking really good as a meta deck. The problem with Zoodiac right now is the fact that, well, if you stop your summon, it's going to hurt. But if they don't stop your summon, whoo, that's good Yu-Gi-Oh right there. you can do a lot of crazy things. Reborn Tangle is also used in an OCG version of Zoodiac, and I found that really interesting. And I just want to throw it out there for you guys. And evidently, the market is lying to you right now, by the way. It's deceiving you. And this is why I say, you know, whenever you look at the market, make sure to click on the card, because sometimes the market just hasn't caught up yet. I mean, Reborn Tangle, ultra rare, out of Extreme Victories, with a $2 market price, well, $2 listings, I'm sorry, with a $6 market price, is actually at $6. And the price point quickly starts to go almost near $8 for this card. Once again, deceptive. You got the super rare coming out Extreme Victory, so that's a little bit lower with $3 market price. The value is still roughly around $4 for shipping for the Extreme Victories. And then you got common Reborn Tangles. I'm telling you guys right now, I have my playset of the Ultra Rares. I bought it a long time ago. I did a video. I talked to you guys about it. And I'm going to continue to tell you, this is a phenomenal card. And in Master Rule, well, in Master Rule 3, this card is pretty broken. And now we're in Master Rule 5, which is basically Master Rule 3 with links involved and, well, pendulum zones, whatever. This card's still really broken. It's just waiting to find a deck to be broken in. So you could be that guy playing your common Reborn Tangus. No one's going to laugh at you to your face. Or you could be the guy getting the super rares or even the ultra rares. And there's no wrong answers. They both look really nice. I personally like the ultra rares, but if you have the super rare Reborn Tangus, those are clean and beautiful. And they're relatively inexpensive right now, but they're not going to be for long. Then we have Phantom Rage. This is my favorite part of the video. Phantom Rage price points are tanking. And we have cards like Alpha the Master of the Beast, which should not be at $46 for secret rare. But it is. Even though the market price shows it to be roughly around 49, it's at 46. Divine Arsenal Zeus, Sky Thunder, well, it's still roughly around $52. And $52 is the most expensive card in the set. Then you look at this set and you go, wow, really? Because we have something like Forbidden Droplets, and that's just only one of the most expensive cards in Rise of the Duelist. And it's not the most expensive cards. That title goes to Triple Tactics Talents, being roughly around $95. We also have Need a Discern, which is roughly around $72. 3 secrets, all over 70 bucks. And then you turn around over here and you go, what's happening? Let me explain. So, even though I personally like Alpha the Master Beast, Zeus, I think Torrent Scales, after seeing this weekend, is insane. All these cards, they're really good. They belong in specific decks. You turn around and you look at Triple Tactics Talents. I mean, if you could have it, if you have this card, you should be playing it. With the main sides up to negotiation, but this card's insane. Forbidden Droplet, mark my words, is going to be a staple that everyone's going to be hunting for in the future. So that's going to see a lot of play. And it already has a lot of hype behind it, and nobody's really getting rid of their copies as it is holding relatively high price points. Nadir Servant, of course, is going to hold money, because even though Dogmatica only fits in certain decks, there's a lot of certain decks that Dogmatica fits in, and it's very splashable. It's almost like Invoke 2.0, except Invoke's still around. Well, we'll have to see what happens in the future with the balance, but this is basically a new version of Invoked. So what we had here is 2 cards that were used for anything, and a deck core that can be splashed with a majority of other deck cores. Not to mention cards like Ice Strike and Prison, which is very splashable. You got Titan Clash, Shadow Schism for the variants of Shadows. I mean, there's a lot of good cards here that could go in everything. Then you turn around and you look at Phantom Rage, and then when you go, hey V, I want to buy something out of Phantom Rage. What do I want from this set? And my question to you would be, well, what are you looking to play? Because obviously you're looking to play anything Zoodiac, you're going to need Zeus. You're going to need Master of Beast. You're just going to need these cards. You might even need Tri-Brigade. So there's a lot here for you. A lot of options. If you're looking to play anything with Phantom Knights, obviously you need Torn Scales. It's a must-have card. What else is here? Mutants? It's casual. I mean, it's always fun to have some casual decks, I guess. Basically what I'm telling you, and I told you a while ago, I mentioned a while ago my market watches, don't be overhyped for Phantom Rage. Don't get me wrong, I think there's great cards in here. I think that Alpha Master of the Beast is broken. I mean, absolutely ludicrous, this card. But it's not going to be able to fit in every single deck. And that's only one aspect of the market value, and or should I really say, the devaluation of these cards. I mean, obviously, a lot of Yu-Gi-Oh players or vendors, backpack vendors, bought a ton of Phantom Rage. And why would they not? I mean, think about it. You buy a ton of this set. If you pull Starlit Rares, that's icing on the cake right there. On top of the money you're going to be getting in the core of the set. You sort and sell the set. Whoever sells it the fastest makes the most money. And that's basically what happened here. And everyone just dumped into it because everybody saw what happened with the Rise of the Duelist. I mean, think about it. If you did the same kind of thing, you bought a ton of Rise of the Duelist, opened store and sold it, especially early, you would have made a killing. Yes, Talents was going for $60, whereas Droplet was roughly around $90 to almost near $100. Sure, but that's still a lot of money you would have been able to unload. Let's not forget the fact that the Starlight Rares are holding decent value. I mean, Talent Starlight Rare is almost around $400. Dogmatic Ecclesia is $400. DD Crow Starlight Rares, those are $300. The Wind Channel Starlight Rare, that's $224. And even Gaia, the magical, who cares about that one? Listen, you turn over here, Zeus. Once again, what do you use Zeus in? Not every deck, right? Can we agree on that? Okay, so it's going down in value. $380 market price. The value is currently $375. It's not tanking, but it is calming down. Hida, the Fire Ablaze. It's a great card for almost no deck besides what? Salamangreat? A little bit too late on this one, Konami. The value is slowly going down. Alpha the Master of Beasts. $276 market price. This card at one point was a little over $300. Is now barely holding on to $260. Why is that? Well, because it only fits in certain decks. These don't splash around. These only yell out, hi, I'm sure Tactus Talents, DD Crow, or a Dogmatic Ecclesia, even though the Ultra Rare here is $17, almost $18. And it went down, it used to be like $25. It went down because everyone has theirs, and anyone that pulls has actually sells it. But nevertheless, the Starlight Rare is holding money because this could be splashed in more than one deck. Don't get me wrong, I do think as time goes on, we might see more decks be using Zeus. Don't get me wrong, I think we'll see more decks using Alpha the Master Beast. Maybe even Torrent Scales, I don't know. But what I do know is, being the fact that they're not currently being used, everyone who's pulling these and doesn't need a deck is selling these. If you're a Dragon Link player, what's in this deck, what's in this set that's for you? And this is a core set, nothing. Dino player, what's in here that's for you? Don't even ask. You have miscellaneous source. You're welcome. For a Noble player, what's in here that you care about? There's nothing that you care about. To those 3 tier 1 decks, what they care about right now is learning the decks that use these cards and learning how they can play around them and then beat them. And obviously they're tier 1 for a reason. There's a good chance they're going to be able to do it naturally by the way their decks are built. So once again, I just want to say, Phantom Rage is not a terrible set. And there's a lot of great cards in this set. I mean, a lot of great cards in this set. I'm just saying they should have made a Starlight Rare version of that Prank Kid Miyama card. I'd have been so happy. But there's a lot of cards in this set. But the reason it's not having as much value, because one, it's a core set, so everyone's going in and pumping and dumping the set. And two, it's not splashable cards like we saw in Rise of the Duelist. So those two big aspects change the value of the set immediately. And I mean, day one, we saw this set tank. Now, I don't know what anyone else is going to tell you about the set, but that's basically the reason why it's currently at the price point it currently is at. Is it a bad set? Once again, I'm going to say no. It's a great set. But if you have a chance of getting packs of Phantom Rage and packs of Rise of the Duelist, well, if you want value, you want good money, and great cards, you're probably going to want to go at Rise of the Duelist first. Anyway, Paisano, I really appreciate you guys watching my videos. Thank you to everybody, all 15,000 of you who subscribe to this channel. Right now, you're probably checking it out. I might not be fully at 15. I think I'm like, by the time I'm recording this video, I think I'm almost around like 10, 11 away, I think. But probably by the end of the day, I'll be 15, if not tomorrow. But nevertheless, guys, I'm just stunned and shocked by how many people watch and enjoy the content. And I got a lot of things planned for this channel. Hopefully when, you know, the pandemic goes away, we'll be able to hang out. And yeah, like I said, I have a lot of great content planned. Just not only just market watches, but I have even more so that I would love to show you guys in the future. And please make sure to subscribe already. Hit the like button, comment down below. It's your boy V, and you Paisanos. You Paisanos have a great day.